Hello. Alright, so there's no public money, and we just took out a bank loan, so we need to earn back uh, the $40 million plus the $20 million, so $80 million by the end of, I don't know, 10 years for the bond, so 3 years, 7 years for the bond, and not very many years for the bank loan. Point is, we better be right with whatever our gamble is, because it's a leveraged gamble, meaning we borrowed the money, so it's got to work, but work big. So Mr. Computer Store is selling a lot of computers. Mr. Supermarket's selling a lot of food and drugs and detergent and tissues. So I think we want to open a store in this general store. Like, each of these stores benefits the other stores around it. Let's not just show stores, but we'll also show houses and stuff. Alright, so let's open a store. So we want to sell cookies. Is there a type of store that gets an advantage to selling cookies? Like, supermarkets get a snack bonus. Maybe we should just open a dedicated cookie supermarket. Like a supermarket with nothing but cookies in it. Alright, this is probably a bad idea, but I love it. I love the idea. So it costs $12 million for 42 customers over there. $10 million for 33 customers over there. This is why nobody built their stores in the central financial district. It's because it's way too expensive. $10 million. So it's $5 million for 12 over there. 5 for 12. 5 will get you 12. 10 will get you 24. So that's a good price. We pay double to get double the customers. Then over here, we got 10 will get you 33. That's even better price. So this is where I'm going to build my store. But before I build my store, obviously I should buy the land. Supermarket land, and then house land. Houseland. Alright, so we spent half our money just on real estate. And then we're going to build a supermarket, since we're selling cookies. And we'll buy cookies and sell cookies, sell cookies, sell cookies, sell cookies, sell cookies. We'll make a new floor to sell more cookies. Oops. You know, we can save the layout and just copy paste. Let's do that. User defined layout. Add. There we go. We'll make a third floor and use the user defined layout. I probably should have drawn the links before I did that. Alright, save. Save. Delete. Add. There we go. Use. Alright, good. So we'll draw the little lines over here. We're going to lose a lot of money on this store for at least 2 years while we train up the staff and convince local customers to come buy our merchandise, that kind of stuff. So I can't believe I made a 3-story supermarket that only sells cookies. If this works, I will be super shocked. Alright, actually, we should make at least 1 headache pills. That'll be fine. Then we're going to train up our staff. Unpause. Alright, now we need to build. So, the relabeling play, right, is great in the beginning because the imported products from overseas are a better quality at a better price, and you slap a label on them, and now the lack of branding is fixed, and it's like win. But people with R&D centers who research how to make an even better type of cookie are eventually going to out-tech the foreign cookies that I'm buying. So I can't get too heavy, like I can't follow this path forever. It's a great path because we're at the beginning of the game, but by the year 2000 or so, I'm going to have to make my own local cookies. So I don't know if I should start our R&D center and start researching how to make really good cookies, or if I should just branch out into non-cookie based products. But anyway, commercial building, I'm probably not going to build this, I'm just looking. It costs $12 million to build. What's the supply and demand of the city of Firth? Firth. We have too many houses, and we have just the right number of office buildings. So, despite having too many houses, I feel like the houses I've built here have been profitable. Let's check. What is going on? Why can't I find apartments? There it is. It's at the bottom. It should be alphabetical, man. What are you doing? All right. Annual return 3.5%, 2.8%, 3%. So we took out a loan that's paying a coupon rate of like I don't remember, but it's way more than 3% is the point. It's 5%, 6%. We took out a 6% loan. So it would be crazy to buy houses just to make a 3% ROI. That doesn't seem right. So we'll just we can't just leave the land unused. So we were interested in getting into toys and detergent and what's the other thing? Roller skates. Do roller skates count as a toy? I'm gonna make a toy store. Alright. But first I need to set up a warehouse to import toys. So let's find out where the toys are sold. We can't have a warehouse here that buys toys. That wouldn't make any sense. We should build a warehouse next to the toys seaport. So this is it. Inline skates. So we'll build a warehouse here just for inline skates. This is probably a mistake, but I'm going to try it. It's so cheap if the land was cheap, but the land here is $7 million. That's crazy. So expensive. It only costs $5 million in the other city. Firth is so much cheaper. And we can only afford one new warehouse. Do we really want to build it in the wrong city? I don't think we do. So we'll make a Firth warehouse for here we go. Firth warehouse. Oh, can't afford it. No, it's just wrong spot. Alright, so we want to pull in 2 new things and then label them 3 times. Let's see. Purchase, label, sell. Purchase, label, sell. So we want 3 labelers. If the top 3 are labelers and the bottom 3 are labelers, and then we have 2 salesmen and 1 purchaser. That doesn't make any sense. That's how we would do it if we only wanted to label 1 product. So we can have 3 labelers on 1 product and 2 labelers on another. This guy purchases, feeds those 3. No, because those 3 could only output here and here. If we purchase a product here and he feeds 3 labelers and they all go to this output, then we purchase a product here. No, I can't figure out how to have 2 products and 2 outputs. I mean, this is. I should know the answer to this. All right. Input, label, label, output. You know what? I'll make this storage, and this will be output. There we go. Now at least I feel like I pretend that I did it on purpose. All right. Input, label, label. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to... I don't know. Input, label, output. This will just be another storage, I guess. Or an advertising firm? Yeah, we'll just advertise. We'll pretend that that's fine. So 2 labelers and an output, 1 labeler and an output. What is going on here? Double the CPM, that seems dumb. I guess these are the 3 defaults with a CPM of 2.45 and a market rating of 66%. These are like private advertising firms that don't have as much market penetration and also cost more per click. So I guess they made their own advertising firm so that even though they're using it for themselves. Like if I'm going to pay for advertising, I'm going to pay myself for advertising, right? So that's why the prices are stupid and we should never use them. So you label and then output. And we'll import from all cities, from only seaports. What's going on? Why is this blank? Because we did warehouse only. All right, so we've seen that there's a huge market for wine and a huge market for... I should make sure the shipping cost is not... No, shipping cost is too crazy for wine. But look at how much demand there is. And there's not very much supply. And toys. We saw people making a lot of money on toys. I'm thinking wine and toys, but let me make sure that roller skates aren't better. So roller skates would cost $12 to bring in. You can sell them for 67 and their quality 71. I want something that's super high quality. So quality is 78 cornflakes. I don't think I'm selling cornflakes yet, right? So I could sell cornflakes. Costs 7 cents to import. It sells for $1.29. Wine and cornflakes? Wait, did I already build a toy store? Yeah, I already built a toy store. But I also built a supermarket. Anyway. Toys and roller skates. Where's the roller skates, man? I don't see them. For some reason there's no skates. Skates. I guess I just had to type it. I don't know. Maybe I was blind. Alright. So we got skates and toys. We're going to sell them at a toy store. I'm unpausing for a second. Just to see if these actually show up. Alright, good. So I'm going to repause it, and then over here I'm going to sell my own skates. So use this. Buy. Warehouse only. All suppliers. Inline skates. I guess they haven't showed up yet, but I can sell the toys. You sell toys, you sell toys. Alright, so unpause for a second. Super snail speed, slow motion, unpause just to get this. Alright, updated. So now we can see that the average price that people are selling these toys for is 49, or average rating. They're selling it for 27 bucks. I can sell it for more because I'm using corporate branding and they're benefiting from the brand that I already established to sell my cookies, right? So I want the rating at the store to be 60 because my competitors are at 50. So you get to 60. And then I want at the factory for it to be 70, at the warehouse for it to be 70. So toy, make sure that we go down to 70. Good. Turn off internal sale. Anyone who wants toys can have toys from me. Hopefully, the people who are currently selling unbranded toys will see the benefit of selling branded toys instead, because they can make a better profit margin. Now for roller skates, same deal. I gotta. Do we not have any roller skates? Yeah, we'll wait until this is no longer red. No, we've got some roller skates ready to sell. I'm gonna turn off that advertising eventually. I should probably just adjust the advertising budget to be 20K. See, it's silly to link two different things. Like, because we're doing corporate branding, we don't need to advertise all the different products, so I don't know. Whatever. I just felt bad that we had an empty slot, so I was like, I'll put an advertising slot there, which frees up an advertising slot at this store. So now, cookies, headache pills. I can make this a headache pills sales department because I no longer have to pay to advertise here. I'm also going to turn training on a tiny bit because I just reset the training level to 1, so whatever. Warehouses are cheaper than stores. They don't have to be built in the middle of expensive plate. They can be built off in the middle of nowhere. So it makes sense to advertise in a warehouse. So I'm happy that I accidentally did that. We're gonna have a backlog of stuffed toys just to see if having a backlog hurts or helps. I imagine it's only gonna help when the seaport stops sending us toys for a little while, which I hope is just not gonna happen. Alright, for some reason I can't see these skates in my toy store. Maybe toy stores can't sell skates? I guess they can't sell skates. That's a bummer. Mobile phones has stopped for a second. I'm imagining that this is just a seaport outage and it's going to catch back up. So, see, we don't have a backlog and we're not importing any link. All suppliers, seaports. Wait, what? It's gone? Is it gone forever? This is not good. Pause. So this seaport used to sell mobile phones and now they sell leather briefcases. Oh geez. I don't think that's bad for us. I think it's fine. I think we'll just switch over everything to leather briefcases. Luckily, we're doing corporate branding, so we're very mobile in terms of what we sell. It's totally fine. So local seaport. Why is this? Oh, because I have warehouse holding. So I want to change it to sell leather briefcases. And then label, sell. That's good. This guy's still selling headache pills. That's fine. So now I have to go to my actual outlet stores and say anyone who is selling mobile phones is now... What? Silly. Anyone who used to be selling mobile phones is now going to sell leather briefcases. So you sell leather briefcase, warehouse only. Unpause. Oops. Unpause. Pause again. Okay. I should really not have two warehouses making cookies. I should switch that other warehouse to grab wine. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll move into wine. Alright, so you sell these leather briefcases. We don't have any backlog of any stock of mobile phones saved up, so as soon as I unpause, this should switch to leather briefcase, and that should, yeah, okay, good. People are buying our leather briefcases. So currently the competition has a 37, and we have a 78. Wow. We can really make some bank off this. So let's go to 10% of 37 is 4, so we should go to 41. Alright, we'll go to 41. Good. Leather briefcases are going to make us a killing. Alright, same deal here. Not at the toy store, but at the, not at the supermarket, not at the supermarket, at the discount mega store. No, that's not mine. I want to say my firm's... too crowded. So this guy, instead of mobile phones, we want you to sell leather briefcases on all 3 floors. Yeah, he figured it out somehow on his own. That's interesting. I said, on the first floor, I said instead of mobile phones, sell leather briefcases, and somehow on the 3rd floor, he knew to do the same thing. Either that or I just looked at the 3rd floor twice. I'm dumb. So instead of double leather briefcases, let's sell 1 leather briefcase and 1 inline skates, because we can't sell those at a toy store like we wanted to. Good. Same thing here. Instead of having 2 leather briefcases, let's replace one of our cookies with skates. I guess you can't sell skates at a general store. This is a supermarket. Of course you can't sell skates at a supermarket, you weirdo. Alright. This is the general store. We want to sell our skates at the general store on... Sell it here. You switch to skates. Good. Now we want to move warehouse 1. We want to tell warehouse 1 not to get cookies anymore. Wait, what? They're not getting cookies. So why do we have 2 warehouses with cookies in it? Are we getting cookies over here? This warehouse has toys and skates. This one has cookies and cookies. Why are there 2 different cookies here? I see why we have 2 different outputs of cookie. This one has no branding and this one has branding? Oh, because of this line. Duh. That was dumb. Why, don't sell unbranded cookies. The whole point of the warehouse is to sell branded cookies. Good. So now their brand value is 45, brand value 45. Now we just have 1 cookie thing. Great. This is going well. I want to somehow brand some wine. I could, I guess... I feel like the full utilization of these labeling things makes me think that I need this many labeling things. But headache pills, like, I just have 1 guy labeling headache pills, and I've never run out. So I feel like having multiple labeling departments to sell cookies is unnecessary. I might be wrong. Yeah, we're not buying cookies fast enough to fully max out these 2 guys. Anyway, I think that's good. So let's make sure our toy store is making money. Fast forward for a little while just to see. Not making money. Alright, what's the problem? Stuffed toys. Nobody wants to buy my stuffed toys because my overall rating is way worse than my competitors. I guess they dropped their price to compete with me. Or no, they just bought my branded toys. Or it's because I'm selling unbranded toys like an idiot. Brand value 2. That's not right. Why is your brand value 2 on these stuffed toys? So we buy unbranded toys, we put our label on it, and then we sell it, and then we advertise it. So why would the brand be 2 here when my corporate brand awareness 41, brand loyalty negative 39? Why is my brand loyalty so low? What did I do? I recently deleted my advertising firm. Maybe they talk smack about me because I canceled my contract with them. That would be rude. All right, advertising. This is not even my company. All right, stuffed toys and inline skates. 60. My brand is a corporate brand in Firth. 41 awareness, negative 39 loyalty. Why aren't people loyal to my brand anymore? So the way I understand it is that brand loyalty comes from poor customer experiences, right? So what did they buy that made them so sad? When we started, we had the highest quality cookies on the market. Let's check our cookie quality. So our cookies are the same quality as everyone else, but our overall rating is low because our price is so high and our brand is so poor. Our brand... this hit to our brand is so important, and I don't know why it happened. Like, we have to sell everything so much cheaper now that our brand died. I need to do research. Why is brand loyalty so low? Well, let's look into the... because I stopped advertising my cookies and started advertising skates and toys. Maybe that was a mistake? Let's see how our quality of toys stacks up. It's even. And skates, we're even. Oh man, that's not good. Alright. What's the point in having brand awareness if everyone just super aware of how much they hate you? I don't know what to do about this. Like, I could throw more money at it, but I think that would just pump up my awareness, but not affect my how much they like me. So obviously the answer is to lower all my prices until I'm competitive again, but I wonder if that makes any sense. Oh, you know what? Allowing other people to buy and then relist my stuff. What if other people are selling my stuff super expensively just to hurt my brand? That would make sense, right? So like this guy has a 90% markup. So people buy it and say it wasn't worth that much money. Because he's marking up my stuff so much. That's a theory, but I don't know how to find out if that's true. Is there like a help brand? Like how to tell me about brands? Brand. Corporation. Brand loyalty. Where's like the help button for this? Manufacturer's Farmer's Guide. This is where I would go to the Discord and ask the question. Ooh, there's an I button. Nope, I was already in the I button. World map, mini map, toolbox, previous thing. I don't know. I feel like letting other people make retail money off of selling our branded items doesn't feel like it's in my best interest in the long term anyway. And it's possible that hurt my brand. They charged too much for my products, and people got mad at me because they were like, "This costs so much. I don't like it, and it's your fault. You ran an ad saying come to the store and buy my phone for $33. I got there and there's your phone for $100, and someone else's phone for $33." And I'm like, "You false advertising, sir. False advertising." Okay. So one, we have to up our advertising budget because... do we? I feel like that just increases brand awareness, but I'm going to do it just for now. See what happens. Spend 100k times 2 is 200k instead of whatever we were spending before. And then advertising, so yeah, 200k on advertising. This will give us more daily ad frequency. I don't know what rating points means. Like, there's no... I don't know how to tell what that means. Rating points. I don't know. It's weird. Okay. You know, if we had unique brands for each product, we would know which product got sabotaged, and then we could investigate how it got sabotaged and backtrace to figure out what happened. Maybe it would be a good idea to go to a unique brand, since our brand rating is 2 anyway. And yeah, we're just going to reset our brand and start from scratch. Every product is going to have to be advertised. So we'll... I'm wondering if this setup, if I should just have an empty spot right here, or like, I feel like this is a fine setup. It's not, it doesn't look optimal, but, you know, whatever. Import label output leaves us with 3 empty things. One of them is advertising, one of them is a second labeler, and one of them is storage. Maybe, they should just all be storage. It should be input, label, storage, output. Input, label, storage, output. Input, label, advertise, output. Input, label, storage, output. Input, label, storage, output, advertiser. Yeah, that'll work. Not exactly, but you know what I mean. Alright, so input, label, label. Storage, output. Input label. So let's make you a storage. You can be an output. You can be an output. You can be an advertiser linked to one of the default advertisers, this guy, with 110k advertising budget. Inline skates. Get labeled, get stored, get sold, and get advertised. This guy gets labeled, stored, sold, advertised. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Seems right. Alright, so we'll save this as a new layout. We'll delete that layout and add this layout. Alright. Good. So it makes 2 products, and they're both equally treated. Because I don't like the idea of having one product be favorite. That just seems silly. So skates and stuffed toys. This one is just all cookies all the time. We don't have enough demand to justify all these labeling companies, and now we're not advertising cookies. So I'm gonna use this and just say seaports only, current city only, pull in bags and cookies. So we got bags and cookies, and we're gonna advertise them. Alright, so this guy's bags and cookies, briefcases and cookies, skates and toys, and the third guy, we're gonna use this plan. Okay, that costs $700,000, but whatever. Look at how much money we're losing by switching everything up. But I like the efficiency concept. Once we unpause, it'll all work out in the end. So this advertiser, I think we're going to go with a different advertiser for each product. See how that matters. So we did bags and cookies. We should do cornflakes, headache mills. 1, 2, 3, 4 products. Should we do wine? Do we need... I'm sorry, I forgot. This guy. Skates, toys, bags, cookies, headache, and cornflakes. Good. Alright, so our warehouses stop being profitable for a second. I'm unpausing just long enough for everything to show up here. Internal sales only, that's what I wanted. Internal, alright, so we're not going to try to use our warehouse to sell to other people anymore because that hurt our brand, or at least I think it hurt our brand. And maybe we'll make one exception, which is... which one should we take a risk on? Toys, skates, headache pills. So for headache pills, because we control the market already, we're going to allow other people to buy our headache pills. Turn off internal sale. But for everyone else, we're leaving internal sale on, and we'll see how that works out. Alright, so now over here, we sell... Alright, so cookies, pills, warehouse only from me, cornflakes, cookies, pills, cornflakes, skates, bags, toys. I don't know if we should be competing with our own toy store by selling toys, but that's cool. And then up here, we're just going to go cookies, cookies, cookies. Mr. Triple Cookie. Alright, that seems right. Next, we gotta go... Well, we gotta do prices at this store, but first I want to set up this store, all these stores. So this guy... So, pills, cookies, skates, cookies, pills, cookies, skates, bags, pills, cookies, skates, bags. There's one more, right? Cornflakes. Alright, that should be good. So next we got to do supermarket, which sells pills, cookies, cornflakes. Alright, perfect. Now we gotta turn on... store. It sells a toy. Only toys can be sold at toy stores. Interesting. I might have to take my toys out of this general store because it's right next to the toy store. And it just seems silly to sell toys at both places. But it's also a good experiment. We can see if they make money at both places and how it's related and whatever. Alright, we're down to 5.5 mil. We had a massive loss because of that reorg, but hopefully if we fast forward, it'll equalize. Next, we gotta optimize the price of cookies. So first, turn on citywide cookie pricing. All right, citywide cookie pricing. Next, our cookies, our competition's cookies are 40, and we want to get up to 50 at retail. Well, 44 at retail, right? Because 10% is 44. Next, we want our cookie importer, the Cookie Emporium, to be 10% higher than 44, which is 48-ish. So 50 is fine. Alright, good. So we're done with cookies. Now we want to do pills. Pills, our competitors are 76, so we want to be We want to be 80, whatever, 81 is fine. So pills are 81. Warehouse of pills, we need it to be 91. And man, pills are really not profitable until we brand them. So right now we lost all of our branding edge, so this is silly. This is silly. Bags, competitor is 37, so we need to be 40. And then at our bag warehouse, we want to be 44. %10 margin at each step. Good. Next, we have more pills? What's the difference between this pill? This is coming from General Store 1. This is coming from... No. Where's the supplier button? So this has... This is so much more expensive. Where am I getting it from? I don't know how to tell the answer to that question, so we'll just look. Where are you getting your pills? From the seaport, don't do that. You get warehouse only pills. Good. Alright. Oh, it's because they're old leftover pills from before. So you're getting it from a warehouse. You're getting it from a warehouse. You're getting it from a warehouse. 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 Seaport. Uh-oh. What made me decide to get cookies from a seaport here? I must have done something wrong. But that's not good. I need branded cookies. I didn't actually... I could have checked this by just looking at this blue bar, because the bar should be blue, and if it's not, then that's bad. Alright, so this store is all set. We did 4 prices, but there should be 6 prices to adjust. I guess they're just not all for sale at the store. Is that store not selling skates yet? This store is selling skates. Good. Skates, we want it to go to 60. Good. Then our skate warehouse wants to go to 70. Good. And then the last is toys. And it's easiest to adjust the toy price at the toy store, huh? So we'll go to 55. And then over here, I'll tell you to be 60. You're already 60. Good. Alright. See if this warning message means anything. Supply of cookies was stopped. Oh, okay. When we redid our warehouse, it said we can't find warehoused cookies anymore, so we're automatically going to get cookies from the seaport, and that's bad. So let's make sure that this guy's not buying anything from the seaport. He is. He's buying pills, briefcase, and cornflakes. Pills and briefcase are from the seaport, so we want to pick a different supplier. Pills. These are all coming from the right place, right place, right place, right place. I think everything's coming from the right place. So am I still buying... okay, skates, cookies, pills. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Cornflakes, briefcase, toys, but I switched the toys over to pills. Okay, that seems reasonable. We're gonna train some dudes. Train some dudes. Train some dudes. Train some dudes. I think all the prices are correct now. We just gotta look at our advertising budget and make sure Alright, is anything being advertised twice? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So notice this guy, we picked a different advertiser. We're giving them the same amount of money, and we're getting double the ad frequency, but fewer rating points. So this is just what percentage of the market this advertiser can reach. Alright, so that makes sense. Let's watch our brands. We're gonna put it on speed 1, speed 3, speed 4. Come on, show me my brand. Alright, these are my brands. I should be losing money while my brands are increasing. And we'll see how brand loyalty is affected. Headache pills like it, cookies like it. So as this goes up and this goes up, now they're getting a better and better price, right? Because the overall rating of the item is increasing, but I'm not increasing the prices to keep up, so they should get more and more brand loyalty until I switch over to my actual stores. I'm almost out of money. I'm out of money. Okay, good. So, good. We're up to 12 brands, so we can increase prices by about 12 or whatever, right? Alright. So, for cookies, we want it to be 57, and it's up to 67, so that's 10 too high. This should be 75, and it's 89, so that's even higher. 74, and this can be 57. Alright, we're not keeping up on headache pill supply. We have more demand than we can meet with supply. Is that because we need more people to be selling it, or just because the warehouse isn't keeping up? We'll check the warehouse later. Alright, so cornflakes. Nobody wants our cornflakes for some reason. So overall is 55 and we're 54. We should be 62. So let's drop the price to 62. Interesting. I guess we're competing with, there's somebody else in the city who has branded cornflakes of a lower quality but for a better price. So if we want to compete, we gotta do that. Good. I'm gonna come back and look at this this supply shortage. Is this just because my sales of headache pills are maxed out? This one's maxed out. This one's maxed out. Headache pill, no headache pills here. So we just need to switch some of our cornflake guys over to be headache guys. And briefcase guys. We got a lot of people selling cookies. Maybe one of our cookies can become headache pills. Let's do the low level. We'll switch one of the level 1 cookie guys over to be Are we not selling skates here? We're not selling skates here. Oh, we're trying, but why isn't it listed? What's going on? How come? Oh, they are. I'm just blind as a bat. So why isn't cornflakes listed? Cornflakes is. Oh, so each floor lists different items. All right. So we need additional headache pill salesman. So we'll switch this guy to sell headache pills. I get it. Alright, we're almost breaking even at this store. We used to make a lot more than we do now. It's very sad. Back when we were a pure cookie company, we're making nothing but cookies. Alright. So, just looking at prices. This guy should be 44 and he's 50. So we'll raise the price of briefcases. This guy should be that seems fine. It seems fine. That seems fine. Cookies are fine. Alright, everything's fine. What about Toy Store? You guys, he should be 57 and he's 60, but that's not a big deal. And he doesn't really have enough demand. doesn't have enough demand to fill all these things. So we should try to steal market share by lowering the price of toys even more. Alright, supermarket. Why is this? Cookie price should be shared between stores. So right here we're selling them for $3.72, and right here we're selling them for $3.72. And yet, at this store, selling them for $3.72 gets us a 57 demand, which is made up of 62 quality, 15 brand, and then some price. Whereas over here, same product, different store. Clear. Ugh. Well, I lost, and I feel like I did well, and then my brand somehow got sabotaged, and I knew how to recover, but I didn't successfully recover, and so I am dead. So, I could try to borrow more money from the bank, but honestly I'm not even profitable again, and it's just going to be a debt spiral and a death from here. So, let's see how much money we can get from selling land. We'll just sell land for now, see if we can recover. Sell cornflakes, nobody wants your cornflakes. It's weird that what I was saying before, like, why is this 44 and this is 57? So quality 82, brand 15. Quality's lower. We're selling the wrong cookies. Now these are quality 82 cookies. These are quality 82 cookies. These are quality 58 cookies. Why do we have bad cookies? So I think what happened is, for the 1 second that I redid my cookie warehouse, this place filled up with garbage cookies. See the bar is the wrong color. So we gotta get rid of all the garbage cookies. Go away, garbage cookies. And these are the wrong headache pills too. Alright. So I should have a 15 brand bar right here on each of these, and looks like I don't. These cornflakes are only 12 brand, but that's more than 0, so at least it means they're mine. But this, headache pills, this is 0 brand, so it's not mine. This one's not mine. That was annoying. Like, I could imagine if I had 100 stores, there's no way I'd ever notice that. The store would just sit there never selling the cookies, because nobody wants to pay a branded price for a store brand cookie, right? Alright, so that looks good. Let's see if the same thing happened to my... I'm looking at this blue bar on all of my toys, and they're all blue, so that's good. Good. Let's see if I can make money. Fast forward a little bit. See if the money happens. So my warehouse is losing money. This warehouse is losing money. This warehouse is losing money. Because now my warehouses are responsible for not only labeling, but also advertising, so I kind of expected them not to make very much money. But I'm also paying way more for advertising right now than I will be once I establish my brand. I'm just trying to build brand loyalty by having a good price for a good item and beating the hell out of it in commercials. So I don't have pills, I don't have briefcases, I don't have pills, I don't have skates, I don't have skates. So it's selling generic pills again. Is there any way to tell it that even if I run out of pills, I don't want you to automatically relink to other people's generic pills? I think, yeah, I've definitely seen that option. Default internal sale. Consider stock offers from AI. Consider tech offers, R&D, auto apply R&D. Default auto link supplier. Okay, disable that. And then each of our stores, let's say retail stores only, and then we'll click one and say don't auto link, don't auto link, don't auto link, don't auto link. We want to specify who we're buying this stuff from, because our whole play here is to increase our brand. And if we sell someone else's cookies, that's just not going to increase our brand at all. Alright, good. So we ran out of cornflakes. I'm just making sure all of these are blue, and they are. I'm going to the next one. Blue, 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 blue. Next one. Last store. Everything's blue. Looks good. Ooh, this is not blue. This is not blue. I want to buy warehouse stuff, and I don't want to sell other people's stuff. So right here, the auto link thing was super helpful when you have 1,000 stores. It, you know, anytime you run out of supply at one place, you're like, I'll just get the same item from a different place. But the problem is that there's a different level of brand awareness for each of the places, so you can't just sell the same price item with a lower brand. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, good. I'm not positive. What's this going on here? Headache pills. Oh, I just need to unpause for a second and then it'll fix itself. Alright, good. So why did we run out of headache pills? Was it, do I not have storage on my headache pill warehouse? So one thing I was going to say is that I'm not sure I like having three stories of retail stores. Like, that's an option when you start the game. You can decide whether each store only can sell 4 items or whether each store can sell 3 stories with 4 items on each story. And I feel like it's more tedious to have 3 stories. Like, I'd rather tab through 4 stores than tab through 3 stories of one store and then 1 story of another store. Like, I might, in next game, I might turn that option off. I don't like it. Alright, I don't remember what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I was going to find out why we ran out of these. Why did we run out of pills? We're getting them from here, and there's tons available. Then we're labeling it, we're putting it here, got a massive backlog of storage, and then we're selling it. So it's possible this capped out, but it's nowhere near capped out right now, so I don't know why that happened. I think I have to, like, a problem like this has to happen while I'm on low enough game speed that I can pause it and go look, because the problem resolved itself before I could ever even see it. So finally this store is making money again. This store is close. This store is nowhere close. I don't know why our supermarket is so unprofitable. He's like, the supermarket alone is losing more money than all of the stores are making. Like, he's the reason that our corporation is losing money. So what's the problem? Nobody wants to buy cookies. Nobody wants to buy headache pills. And that's all he sells is cookies and headache pills. So maybe the problem is, I'm thinking that lots of people are buying cookies. It's just that we're selling so many cookies that that relative to our supply, we don't have enough demand. But we do have demand. We're making 53K in revenues and 164 in total revenues. What's the difference between revenues and past 12 months, past 36 months? This is our revenue in the last 12 months. Revenue's going up. There's a way to see the number of cookies we sold. Is it 5,700 cookies or 5,700 revenue of cookies. So one of these sales, we shouldn't be training if we can't even use the sales staff we have. Then why should we train new sales staff? So headache pills are selling, but cookies just aren't selling at all, which is weird because at my other stores cookies are selling fine, right? Are you selling cookies? Yeah, you're making bank, 75K selling cookies at the same exact price. 66 versus 56. 53 versus 56. 53 versus 56. 53 versus 56. So why is this so different? It's weird. I don't understand. So quality is 67. My competition has a quality 75. Quality of this cookie is 58. This cookie is quality 87. So clear stock. We got a bunch of bad cookies in here. Got a bad batch of cookies. Got me a bad batch of cookies. Is there a way to delete this whole floor? Can I delete this floor? I can delete my whole store. That's not what I want to do. Actually, how much does a supermarket cost? It only costs 175K to make a supermarket. Maybe I should just delete the whole store. Anyway, we'll see. So first floor is now selling cookies again. Yay for first floor. Second floor has garbage cookies. Garbage cookies, garbage cookies, garbage cookies. Third floor has garbage cookies, garbage cookies. Good. These cookies are also garbage. Good. Alright, so that should... I'm going to fast forward a little and see if my negative 700K profits changes after a while. So we're still not meeting the demand of the cookies, the cookie demand. Cookie demand. These are still quality 59 cookies. These are quality 87, these are quality 59. Now they're quality 81, 71. I guess our purchaser bought a bunch of bad cookies, and then he had like a backlog of the ones that he bought that he hadn't sent over to the sales guys, and the sales guys couldn't push through their cookies. So then, like, I had to clear it twice. Anyone less than 81 I should probably clear. So this is still clear, still clear. Now it's 87. I want the quality of my cookies right here. This green line is currently 81. I want it to be 87. Alright, get me some high quality cookies, boys. So that'll sabotage your brand. Maybe that's what... Maybe I sabotaged my own brand by selling garbage cookies. Alright. More garbage cookies, more garbage cookies. Oh, it's not linked. Okay. Alright, now we're selling a lot more cookies, we're making a lot more money. We fixed the problem. It's still our least profitable store, but it's getting there. So toys, we don't have a ton of demand. The quality of our toys is 62. This guy has a 62 quality toy with 40 brand loyalty. And you just can't push this many toys. There's just too many toys, not enough people. So we're gaining market share. We're selling more and more toys all the time, but we're selling them at less than we're buying them for, just to increase market share. And we're still not fully utilizing our sales department, so we're losing money and losing money to try to get this store to make sense. Maybe it makes sense to sell fewer toys for more profit, because like, who cares about the market share of your toys? I don't know. We should let this run for a little while longer and see if we can, you know, take over the toy market. We'll give it until March, and then we'll look at toys again. All right. So This store is making 100K a month. Nice. Good job, store. Let's see if he has garbage cookies. Nope, he's got good cookies, but for some reason people aren't buying them. We just don't have enough demand. Too many. It says there's demand, and there's 2 cookies on the shelf. I guess people are just buying cookies off of a different shelf. Because we're selling cookies. But we're not selling a ton of cookies. We've got half the cookie market share. This bothers me. These guys can't sell their cookies. Because these guys aren't capped out. Once these guys are capped out, then these guys will start selling. But we just can't sell enough cookies. It's a shame. All right, is anybody capped out that we could tell our cookie guys to just sell something else? So inline skates is capped out. Inline skates. Yeah. So we'll switch this guy over to inline skates. And this guy over to inline skates. Get a little ridiculous on the inline skate department, and we'll trash these cookies because I don't care. Okay. Is anybody else having troubles? Looks like headache pills aren't. This guy's capped out on headache pills, but this guy's not. I think it's easier just to look at these bars. Alright, so briefcases, we need more people selling briefcases. And we need more. We need fewer people selling cornflakes, fewer people selling pills, more people selling briefcases. And fewer people selling cookies. Alright. You sell more briefcase. I want to know relative, because my toy store is already not profitable because he's trying to take over the toy market, so it's dumb to sell toys here too. Not making a profit. I'm going to switch you to briefcases. Alright, Mr. Briefcase Man. Good. I don't need to train people anymore because we're not even reaching. We're not even using the salesman that we have to full effect, so why would we train more? See how quickly I can just eyeball everything and look for red lines when I hit up? But you can't do that with multiple store layers, so I really don't like that. Okay. Spending a ton on advertising. Let's check the status of our brand. Corporation details brand. We're up to 42 brand awareness. I think 100 is the max, but because I'm only using one brand loyalty, people don't like cornflakes. People love headache pills, and they're fine with cookies. So headache pills and cookies, for some reason, are the products that people are most crazy about. We've been selling toys at a loss just to earn market share, and still people don't love our toys. Like, we're selling toys as super cheap, and they're like, it's fine. It's a fine toy. I don't really care. But we're up to 50 brand rating on a lot of these. So I think it's time to cut our advertising budget. Right now, our advertising budget is 100K per thing, and I'm going to drop it to like 30. Firm type warehouse up, advertise 30. Up, advertise 30. And we should really look into, I think with toys, no, with something we disabled internal sale. Was it? It was headache pills. So how many non-us people are selling these headache pills, and is that hurting our brand? They're selling it at the exact same markup as us. So it's not hurting our brand yet, but we'll see. We'll keep going with this experiment and see if later somebody sells with a bigger markup. So we want to reduce the markup that people get. Like right now, the rating is 123. That's a little crazy. So let's stop selling these at a loss and start selling them get the overall value down to like 70. So it should be like 80 here and then 70 in the stores, right? That would make sense. Alright, so this guy will go to 70. Oops. Yeah, get him down to 70. Try to get this guy down to 70. And this guy. We're bumping up our prices because we spent so much money on advertising, and now we're going to earn back that money by bumping up our prices. Alright. Get him to 70. Get him to 70. Good. Now we're going to switch to retail stores and make sure everything looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Looks good, looks good. Looks good, looks good. Cornflakes aren't great. We should really lower the price of cornflakes a little bit. But everything else looks fine. Alright. Everything is set up exactly the way I want it to be. Let's disable that and start looking at our housing. Supply and demand. We have there exists in this city more houses than people to fill them, so people kind of even out throughout all the houses, so 87% utilization. If we could delete other people's houses, then we could fill our houses more, but anyway, I think our houses are doing fine. So now we're going to go back to factories. Oops, we don't have any factories. Warehouses. So what kind of profit are we making at this warehouse? And let's speed it up because we just adjusted the prices, and I want to see how that affected things. We're going to skip forward to June. Alright, it's June. So this warehouse is not making money, this one is making money, this one is making money. So what's wrong with this warehouse? Toy warehouse. Nobody wants to buy our toys. Why don't they want to buy our toys? Overall rating 73. Is there someone competing with us? No, we're the most valuable. So they're selling our toys for half as much. And brand awareness just doesn't matter in toys. Oh, it does actually, 24%. Low quality toys. Am I selling low quality toys? The local quality of toys is 38. The average quality of toys not locally is 60. So I'm selling 64 quality toys with a huge brand loyalty for double the price of what other people are selling toys for. So why is my toy throughput so low? These guys are selling... we want to look at quantity sold. So I sold... The whole city, in total, sold 24,000. Of that, I sold 4, he sold 10, he sold 10. So I sold a lot less than them. First of all, if I could get them to sell my toys, then that would be interesting. But second, I think I need to lower the price of my toys, because even though I'm winning, I'm not winning by enough. Alright. The cost of toys is 28, but the true cost of toys is 13. So I just need to lower the warehouse price of toys. So I lowered the price of toys so that we're 10% higher in overall ranking than our competitors. Toys are also not a necessary item, so if they don't like the price, they just won't buy it. So let's see if we bumped the overall rating up to 95. We'll see if that affects the one product, whatever. See how our toy store is doing. Turn back on info. Why isn't it showing? Oh, okay. So we're losing money at the toy store, we're losing money at the general store, and we're losing money at the supermarket. And we're making money at the warehouse, making money at the warehouse, making money at the warehouse. All three of our warehouses are profitable again. Our corporation overall is making money, but not a lot of it. And we got loans coming due, so I'm worried about this. Actually, bonds come due all at once at the end, whereas loans, I don't think they do. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. In the real world, there's two types of loans, right? One where you pay interest and principal with each monthly payment, and another one where you only pay the interest, but then at the end you have to pay back the whole amount. And I don't know which type this is. So I think we borrowed 44 million and now we still owe 40 million. So I think we don't have to worry about the lump sum payment at the end. I don't think that's going to happen. So for the bonds, we have 11 million in outstanding bonds, and we can't buy them back. So we will have to have 12 million in cash right when this comes due, which is in 6 years. But as far as the loan goes, we won't. So let's borrow more money. I want to see if our credit rating has improved. No, it hasn't. So apparently, according to the banks, we're not doing better now than we were then. According to our financials, we have outstanding liabilities of 57 million and cash of 100. This looks almost exactly the same as it did before we made our big play to sell toys and roller skates and stuff. So I feel like diversifying did not help us. Although we did have to restart our whole advertising budget, so maybe that's the problem. Corporations, details, advertising, brand. We're doing good on brand again. Everything is working out. We have a little bit less brand awareness of cornflakes and headache pills for some reason. But people are really starting to like our prices now that we lowered them a little bit more. Stuffed toys wise, we're just having trouble breaking into that market. Because there's two people out there selling toys cheaper, and people are willing to, like, if they already have to drive to a toy store and their toy store's right next to my toy store, they're just going to buy his toys. Alright, headache pills looks like we're selling a lot. Cornflakes we're not selling very many. Cookies we need to sell more. Bags we need to sell more. Skates, we ran out of skates. So the last shipment of skates didn't come in, and we ran out of skates in storage. What's this going? Oh, why was there a line there? That's dumb. So we might not be able to get skates anymore. Do you not sell skates anymore? Oh my god, he doesn't sell skates. This is why I like corporate branding. Like, we spent all that money to say we have the best skates, and then, oh, you know what? It was in a different seaport. I'm being silly. So let's look for not my firms, all firms, and then we'll look for seaports. Seaport selling this. Oh, all cities. No skates, no skates, no skates, no skates, no skates. Yeah, he switched from skates to milk, I think. Yeah, there's no more roller skates coming in. That sucks. We spent so much money convincing people that skates are really the way, and now there are no skates. This is one of the risks of you know, the rebranding strategy overall, but also the non-corporate branding. I liked corporate branding, it's just that somehow it all went bust, and I wanted to see it happen again. So anyway, my firms, this guy, stop importing skates, and we're going to pick a new product. Not warehouse only, seaport only, and I wish it was a consumer goods only, but instead you have to pick one actual consumer good, and that's lame. So all products, all cities. So who has no market penetration? Did we already import wine and then just not sell it? I thought I remembered importing wine. Alright, we're going to import some 90 quality wine. And then we're going to sell it at our grocery store. Anybody who used to sell skates. So, nobody wants our cookies. Why don't they want our cookies? We're better, but the competition is starting to brand their cookies. So they have similar quality with a brand. Somebody else is getting in on the branded cookie game. Let's see who it is. Someone named Touchbase. No. Maybe someone else is selling my cookies? No, they can't. I told them they're not allowed to. So maybe just on average, the cookies available here are my cookies from my stores. Alright, so right here we need to say you can't sell skates. So instead of selling skates, sell wine, right? Wine. Warehouse only, me only, wine. Wine. And is there anything we're already selling at this store that has like a massive, like customers really want it? So we should sell more of it. Like cookies are okay. But anyway. Alright, inline skates need to become wine. Okay? And there's actually a way, like once you're huge, obviously there needs to be a way to batch change this. So there's a batch button. So we can say in all of our retail stores, switch supplier to, I don't know what's going on here. In all of our retail stores, batch switch supplier to what? Suppliers at your purchasing units have been changed as per your request. Firms updated 2, purchasing units updated 4. But what did it switch to? I've never used the batch function before, so I don't know what I just did. I guess we switched inline skates to cookies? I don't know how it knew that I wanted cookies there. Okay. My retail stores. Alright, we got this guy's buying cookies. Oh, everything at every store now sells cookies? I don't think that's good. Alright, corporation, we're looking for our purple bar. Look how tiny our purple bar is, it's so sad. It used to be way out to here. This guy has a much bigger purple bar. I'm sure we can figure this out, but right now our stores are losing money. And it's not good. Alright, I'm going to stop here. I might... Yeah, this is the end of this whole series. I'm going to restart when turn off the multi-floor stores, because that bothers me. And also, I'm going to try to focus on not one product, but like 4 products, and then just have more stores selling those same 4 products so they can all benefit from the advertising on each other. And I'm going to do corporate branding, and I'm going to not sell to external customers and protect my brand by making sure my prices are always reasonable and that I never sell garbage cookies. And I think I can do better. I also think that in this game I would have lost at some point soon. I'm making profits, but just barely, and I have a huge loan, and I'm going to have to take out more loans in order to do anything, and I just want to start over. So I'll be back with a new game in a sec.